Mary Siri Kearney.
Thank you, Ciarán, and I want Rise Today leader, first of all, to completely and utterly support my colleague Senator Doherty in her call and her view that she has put to this House regarding the St John's ambulance. First of all, I want to commend her for bringing it to the House in the first place and for the motion and being behind the motion and being a champion all the way through for Mick Finnegan and all of the other men who came forward. I have stood there with them and I've heard their experiences and the fact that we even down to one of them being singled out and approached when he stood there on his own one morning. Throughout, the St John's ambulance have behaved in none other way than a very cynical, reputational preservation. And it isn't just with regard to this report. This goes back to a book that was published in 2003 that had a photograph of all of the leaders and officers, and in it the person who is at the centre of all of this had been photoshopped out of that photograph. So I mean, it goes back an awful long time. It isn't anything new of this putting their own reputation and their absolute control ahead of anything else, ahead of individuals who are vulnerable and are still vulnerable. They may be grown men, but they are still vulnerable, and next week I will stand right beside you, Regina, in supporting them and ensuring that they have support there on the day. They've been invited into a closed room. They're not invited to bring support with them. They are asked to attend on their own while in a very controlled environment, whatever the St John's ambulance have to say. I believe it's a very extensive report, but if they think we're going to be quiet because it's next week and the ministers won't be here and we're not sitting, we'll be sitting the following week. I won't be quiet that week, and I'm very confident that neither of my colleagues will be.
Ramila Margaret, thank you.